Welcome back to Racing Preview for Sunday, April 6, 2025. There will be 9 races on the card today. Apologies for the late upload. Usually Sunday Racing program is usually uploaded on a Saturday, but due to circumstances beyond my control, it will be uploaded today on a Sunday. So let's start with the first race. The first race is a 3-year-old maiden filly race, and this race is going to be a race that should be easily won by number 8, Cost of Living. Last time out, Cost of Living was up against the likes of Perfect Affair and Strarara, and I tipped that one to win, but that one was denied by Perfect Affair, the newcomer, who defeated Cost of Living by 2.5 lengths. Prior to that, Cost of Living was beaten by Prince Roy and Mark My Identity, 2 horses that are, if they were in this race, would have won this race quite comfortable. Ryan Lewis will ride Cost of Living for Greg Fennell, so I give that one the nod. For second, I expect it to be Queen Latifah. Tajay Suko has been riding some good races, and it will be a Greg Fennell double. Queen Latifah has been on the improve, has been going faster and faster with each run. Last time out, this one was behind of the newcomer Big Boss and was better than the rest of the field. Now coming back into this event, working 109 at exercise on the 29th of March. That work is a very good work for this level of competition. Number 1, Khaleesi, Shane Ellis for Carlton Cunningham should be third based on the racing experience so far, and that exercise run on the 29th of March doing 1:16 and 2, showing that this one is improving. This one first run was a time of 1:18 and 3, coming down the track 4th, 18 lengths behind the winner, Anna Prince, Mark My Identity, and company were also in that race. Khaleesi exercise run on the 29th of March, along with that run on the 1st of March, show that Khaleesi is improving with each day. Number 9, Mineola, Robert Aladdin for Jason DeCosta. Cannot underestimate the Jason DeCosta camp, but this one might need some more time, but this one is still better than the rest. So that is how I expect this race to go. Race number 2. 4 horses of interest in this $800,000 to $1 million claiming race for 3 years and up, going a distance of 6.5. Great Wayne will now have the tongue tie, remove the figure 8 on, draw a line through the last run. In that last run, this one was way down the track, but prior to that, Great Wayne ran well against the likes of Generational, Burning Valor, Green Gold Rush, Sir John, horses that if they were in this race would have won this race comfortable. Now, Green Gold Rush will have Radish Roman. Radish Roman is in form and at this moment, so do not underestimate Green Gold Rush. Nakamura, Richie Shake. This one runs some good races at this claiming level and is expected to be there when this one is being decided. Number 4, She's My Hedge Fund, won at 19 to 1 last time out, catching final load on the wire. She's My Hedge Fund returns to this race working well at exercise and could easily go 1-2 very quickly. Number 6, Rejected Roger, Omar Walker. 4, track analyst Michael Caine Jr. Michael Caine and Omar Walker partnered up to win with Restoration last weekend. And now Rejected Roger looks as if it can win this one. When I looked at the overnight, I had this one all over the winner. But She's My Hedge Fund looks tough and should not be underestimated. Rejected Roger, though, will have more experience, is the faster of the 2 horses. Rejected Roger could set out in front and win this one very easily. So I'm tipping Rejected Roger, depending on the condition it is in, to easily win this one ahead of She's My Hedge Fund. If Rejected Roger is not presented in the best of condition, then She's My Hedge Fund could upset. Number 3, Nakamura, and number 2, Great Wayne will run off the top 4. Race number 3, they go a mile, 250 to 350, claiming this event is somewhat of a 3-horse race. So Magnificent should run off the top 4, but the race really comes down to Last Dance, Tajay Suko for Michael Marlowe, Line of Ekati, and Joan Strike. Last Dance has been running some good races in recent time and seems to be fit and is due a win right now. Last Dance was unfortunate not to have won a race or two in recent times, but this one will now be extended to a journey of 7 furlong. Extended to a journey of a mile, I should say. Let's see if the extension of journey will do anything for Last Dance. This one could do well at this journey, but Lion of Ekati and Joan Strike has more class than Last Dance. Lion of Ekati, formerly trained by Jason DeCosta. The longer Lion of Ekati runs, the better it is. Now going a mile, Lion of Ekati is extremely dangerous with Ryan Lewis. This one, though, seems as if Joan Strike as the measure of this one. Joan Strike has defeated this one twice. The last 2 times these horses met in competitive races. 2 out of the last 3 times. Now, Omar Walker versus Ryan Lewis. Omar Walker is multiple-time champion jockey. Ryan Lewis has 1 championship under his belt, so both jockeys are competent. This one could go either way, but I'm going to give the edge to Lion of Ekati, even though Joan Strike seems to have the measure of Lion of Ekati, winning 2 out of the last 3 battles. Lion of Ekati is carrying 120, Joan Strike is carrying 126, and I think that could make the difference in this matchup. Also, the last time they met going 7, Joan Strike was 4th, 5 3/4 behind, carrying 117. Lion of Ekati was carrying 120, and Joan Strike, even though allowing Joan Strike the 3 pound, was still able to be ahead by all of around 4 lengths. So, beating a horse by about 4 lengths, now getting a 9 pound swing, Lion of Ekati is my banker in this 3rd event. The 4th event, they are going 5 rounds, 3-year-old maiden horses will go in this 4th event. The race comes down to number 5, Pretty Perfect, number 6, Star Quest, number 7, Miss Brayton, and number 8, Good Conscience. Now, what about Modern Monarch, Giant Vigorous, Life is Life, Money Mission, you're asking? Well, those horses has been running, but they have not shown me that they are of great ability. And so I will have to look elsewhere and try with some other horses. Number 6, Star Quest for Jason DeCosta will have first time Lasix. Ran in that big boss race and was 7th Now, in that event, Star Quest was sent off to the tune of 5-1, having some support. With first-time LASIK, working well at exercise 109 and 1, I believe that work is a good enough work for this level of competition, working with Social Aviator, who is already a winner. Robert Aladdin rides some good races for Jason DaCosta. So I'm not expecting much mistakes from Robert Aladdin in the saddle with Star Quest. And Star Quest should win this one. Pretty Perfect is coming to the races for the first time, working okay at exercise, and should be in the top 4, along with Miss Brayton, who is working well at exercise 48 and 3, out the gate on the 2nd of April. Number 8, Good Conscience. Let's see what that one is made of. That one could be anything. Now we come to race number 5, going 5.5. This one is for native bred 5 years and up, non-winners of 3, and imported 5 years and up, non-winners of 2. These races are usually the tricky races, and you have to tread with caution. Show Me the Butcher, last time out, ran like a scared hare, winning by all of 13 lengths. This one annihilated the likes of Money Moss and Sicaria Man. Not much now coming here, running against better horses, but the manner of victory in a time of 109 and 1. Carrying 119 pounds, now down to 112 pounds. Show Me the Butcher will be tough to beat. Number 7, Kismet, my idea of the winner. I believe Kismet is the fastest horse in this field. This one is capable of going 59 down the straight. This one is doing 1 minute and 1/5 down the straight. This one has a lot of speed, beating the likes of Equinox and Manouche, Princess Rhea, Sky Rizzy. This one sometimes walks out the gate, but has the quality to catch up to the field, and Demar Williams is not a bad jockey and should be able to win for Stephen Todd once this one is able to get going. Number 9, Arias Rain. Draw a line through those last 2 runs. This one has ability and could be there when this one is being decided. Number 10, Princess Acalia, my outsider in this event, my outsider in this party. Anthony Baba Nunes stable is going well. Ryan Lewis is a competent jockey. Princess Acalia, last time out, was in that Ridge Rhino race, coming down the straight, was third, 6.5 lengths behind of Ridge Liner. Ridge Liner, perfectly drawn, was my outsider in that event, and won very easy. Ridge Liner was also my banker in that event, so you should know that Princess Acalia lost no mark in defeat that day, and I expect Princess Acalia to come back here and be in the top 4, running 4th, and could possibly be an upsetter, 15-1 in the book. So, to recap, in this 5th event, number 7, Kismet, to beat number 5, Show Me the Butcher. Then, number 10, Princess Aquila, and number 9, Arias Rain. We come to the 6th event. This one will see the return of Empress in the Breeze. Now, Empress in the Breeze has been letting down her backers, has been expensive to follow, but Medal Award, a similar horse in this 5-year-old maiden company, released the maiden and last, so it could be Empress in the Breeze time to release that maiden certificate. In this same event, though, Empress in the Breeze will have stiff competition from La Syrah. Anthony Allen will ride this one. La Syrah has been running some decent races. This one was 2.5 lengths behind of Double the Cash, even when going wide at the 2 furlong pole. Last time out, Last Hurrah will have a lot of chance. Only thing, can 125 pound could be what is holding this one back. From today, Lady Cat Gara, Paul Francis, 119, drawn at pole position 1. This one chased the likes of Medal Award, Empress in the Breeze last time out. Seemed to be the best of the rest if you take Empress in the Breeze out of the equation. Seeing that Empress in the Breeze is a known choker, then you have to keep Lady Katgara on the right side in this event. And as such, I am taking number 1, Lady Katgara, ahead of the known choker, Empress in the Breeze. Then, Last Hurrah. And number 10, She Who Has No Name. And folks, horses can choke. We just use that term to say this is a horse that is often supposed to win a race and doesn't win the race. Okay, just like in athletics, when a Safa Powell or some other runner is supposed to win the race and don't win the race. There's a difference in the psychology and the mentality of race horses. And Human actually did a video on the channel, so go and look at that video, Can Horses Choke? Race number 7. This is a 4-year-old maiden race, Dark Matter. Number 1, Philip Parchment for Donovan Plower. This one will have the visor off, blinkers on, figure 8 on. A change of equipment last time out. This one was deemed lame. Makes his seasonal debut, drawn at post position 1. This one is in my top 4 come tomorrow in a field that is not of the highest quality. Number 5, Girlie the Butcher, Richie Shake will ride this one. Richie Shake, a competent apprentice, visors on, figure 8 on. Change of equipment for this one. This one, working okay at exercise, running some decent races. This one is expected to run good in my books. Number 6, Noble Sovereign, Shane Ellis for Donovan Clark. This one will get Shane Ellis, the canter man, and is my idea of the winner for this event. Number 7, Lucky Papa, Richard Henry for Courtney Williams. Lucky Papa has been running some good races as well behind Hail Queen, Successful Man last time out. In a decent time for this level of maiden competition. Lucky Papa should be there and thereabout when this one is being decided, but I'm going with Shane Ellis, the Canter Man, and Noble Sovereign. Number 6, to beat number 7, Lucky Papa. Then number 5, Girlie the Butcher, and number 1, Dark Matter. In the 8th event, this one is for 4-year-olds and up, maiden. Non-winners of 2, and imported, this one is for 4-year-olds and up, non-winners of 2, and imported 4-year-olds and up, maiden, going a distance of 7.5 furlong. In this event, Monster Vigorous, Tyrese Anderson, will ride. This one is my outsider in the party. My outsider in this event is number 2, Monster Vigorous. Last time out, this one won by 5 lengths, beating Solace. Now we are seeing Solace returning to win. And we are seeing Noble Sovereign returning, and I'm tipping Noble Sovereign to win. So, if Monster Vigorous is beating a horse that came back to win, and a horse that I believe will win today, then that shows you that Monster Vigorous is a decent racehorse, getting 10 to 1 Prior to that, Monster Vigorous was behind of Papi Dan, chasing Papi Dan. Now, getting an extension in journey to those two runs, Monster Vigorous could slip this field and be the winner when it is all said and done. Number 4, Seaplane. Seaplane has been running some good races, running against some good horses. Any of those horses that were in this last event that Seaplane ran in, Happy Force, Galloping Delavaz, and Golden Lawyer, any of those top 3 that were in that last event with Seaplane would have won this race quite handily. So, Seaplane cannot be underestimated. Mila K must not be underestimated either. The General. What can I say about the General? The General has been expensive to follow. The General has been making tipsters all over the place look like amateur. I mean, almost all of us tip the General week after week after week. But for whatever reason, the General doesn't seem to want to do his duty and has been missing in action when all the war plans are being decided. The General will soon be charged for treason. Let's see what the General is up to come today. But based on the last set of runs by the General, this one should be winning come today. And to be honest, Apple Force, Galloping Delavaz, Golden Lawyer, all horses that are better than the General. So we cannot say that he flopped last time out. But before that, Solar Black, She's Adorable, Lucy in the Sky, all horses that the General should be beating based on past performance and what we are seeing from the General. This one working well at exercise is very fit. We'll have Radish Roman once again. Radish Roman, to his credit, has not lost about the General with horses that he should be beating. Radish Roman, last 2 rides, was beaten by Shooting Star and Lucy in the Sky. When it comes to Lucy in the Sky and the General, it is really a kind flip between both. Shooting Star is way better than the General. Happy Force, Galloping Delavaz, Golden Liar are all better than the General. So, Radish Roman should be able to partner this one home as someone who is in form and doesn't throw away a lot of races. Number 7, Bushfire with Tevin Foster is there lurking and waiting for the General to slip up. And if the General doesn't win, then it will easily be a Bushfire and you'll have to call the fire truck. And if you're calling the fire truck, do not call the Army's fire truck because the General will be nowhere around to send out that fire truck. So, number 7, Bushfire to beat number 6, the General, then number 2, Monster Vigorous, and number 4, Seaplane. Race number 9, a highly competitive race. And this one is an overnight allowance race, the Linval McFarlane Trophy. This one has a lot of speed, but I've narrowed it down to 5 horses. Even though there are some horses in this race that should not be underestimated, to include the likes of Rhythm Buzz. Now, last time out, going 5 straight, Rhythm Buzz ran 59-4 in front of the like of Laban, even though this one was bumped at the start. Being bumped at the start and beating Laban shows that you can do some dangerous work going down the 5 straight. And this one did 1 minute flat, 46-3 at exercise. So Rhythm Buzz is a dangerous horse, but not in my top 5. Now, Joyce Golden, though, is in my top 5 and is my outsider in this event. Richie Shake for Patrick Lynch. Going 5 round, this one shows that it has some speed, even though last time out, this one was beaten down the track by the likes of Legacy Isle and Kokomo. Going down the 5 straight, this one was clocked in a time of 57 and 4 on the 4th of January, beaten by Laban, was in front of Mrs. Linders and company. Joyce Golden has an outside chance. Champion Bubbler won her last race. Going down the 5 straight must not be underestimated. Bulletproof Coffee is my idea of the winner. Should set out in front and should be to catch. This one is going faster and faster each time this one runs. And this one could be a special one coming down the 5 straight. Owen Sharp seemed to have found a good 5 straight racehorse. Now this one have won 3 races so far, and those 3 races have all come down the 5 straight, making this one a course specialist. Bulletproof Coffee, going faster and faster, is my idea of the winner. For second, number 9, she's that girl, Tevin Foster. Once again, tip for back-to-back second and could win back-to-back races if the horses that I tipped to win doesn't show up. She's that girl, is fast. 106 and 1, going 5.5. But this one has not been seen since the start of the season. And that is what I use to make the difference between coming up into class, Bulletproof Coffee, and She's That Girl. Now, She's That Girl has speed and is faster than most of the horses in this field, but could need this race. Regardless, I'm tipping this one to come second. Money Market has some speed as well and is working well at exercise and should be able to be there when this one is being decided. Kokomo, last time out, was behind Legacy Isle, going 5 rounds, lost no marks in defeat. But I am not sure that that was the fastest of all the 5-round field assembled. Kokomo ran well and should be in the top 4, but I'm not saying that that run makes her an automatic winner here, because in that field, there were some horses in that field that, in my opinion, could have run better, including even the likes of Joyce Golden, my outsider in that event. However, I'm taking Kokomo to be in my top 4. So, I'm going with number 8, Bulletproof Coffee, to beat number 9, She's That Girl, number 11, Money Market, number 12, Kokomo, and number 6, Joy is Golden. This has been a review of races for Sunday, April 6th. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Peace out for now.